I'm a bit hot, aren't you?
I'm boiling.
Yeah.
And I'm making a cup of tea.
Making
That's
a cup
very
of tea.
British, isn't it? But I really need a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit disappointing though where we are, isn't it?
Not what we planned.
It isn't what we planned.
We planned wild camping. I think you forgot that.
This is pretty wild, isn't it? Well, let's put it this way. We were driving on the road, discovered that where we wanted to go was closed within the next 30 minutes. So
but it's just a visiting place.
Yes.
It's not a camping place.
Yeah.
We said we'd wild camp
near the
there.
area.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we passed a sign that said Moon Lake.
Resort camping. I've been driving for 5 hours.
Not far off. With breaks.
With breaks, but you were driving. I said, I can't do any more, I'm tired. So you jumped in. We'd driven 20 minutes and we arrived at this campsite. You did 20 minutes driving.
Yeah. I did 20 minutes driving and look where I brought us.
Well, hello. So we are packed up. Truck is ready to go. We are leaving this view. Sad to go, but we stayed here 2 nights. So weren't planning on, and it's been an unexpected bonus. So yeah, we are packed up. Oh, the engine's going. So yeah, we're off to the Sea of Mist to see what is in store there. After our 2-night stay at Moon Lake, we set off early to visit the Sea of Mist, which was our original plan before we stumbled on Moon Lake. The journey started in a sea of mist, and we wondered if the sun would break through. Driving was in places a little challenging, to say the least, with many landslides, meaning the roads narrowed down, and at one point, one side of the road had virtually disappeared. As we drove the windy roads, we passed 2 cyclists who were also on an adventure and who we had the pleasure of meeting at the campsite. That's one thing we love about the travelling, meeting new people where journeys, experiences and memories can be made. Once parked up, we were given a lift to the top of the mountain on a motorbike. They didn't hang about, although you felt completely safe. You might think, where are our helmets? They don't always wear them in Thailand, and you don't always get offered them. This is an actual organised shuttle service that happens daily and frequently at a small cost. You're not allowed to drive to the top in a car, and it would take far too long to walk. It reminded me of our trip in Vietnam, and we had glimpses en route of what we might see when we reached the top. It looked like we weren't going to be disappointed, and the mist was slowly rising. We were dropped off at the I-weng Skywalk. With our shoes covered, we climbed the many stairs to see the mist and, of course, the spectacular views. A great start to our day. We were now heading to our next sleep, with hopefully more views of Thailand. As mentioned before, landslides were quite frequent, and we arrived at one where nearly the whole of the road had disappeared, with just a very narrow pathway for us to travel through safely to the other side. We had reached our next sleep. We were again heading up a dirt track and hoping our navigation was sending us in the right direction. The views either side were breathtaking, and we had everything crossed. Our sleep for the night was going to be something special.
Well, we've arrived at our next stop, and the journey was just spectacular. And
Well, we're wild camping because I don't think anything's open.
yeah, it actually says campground,
So it is.
so I think you can actually camp up here anyway. But there are some small shacks. There's actually some small buildings. Looks as if in high season this might have a space for camping, but there's just nobody here again. Every campsite now, I think we've come to a place where we're just on our own. It's about time we let you have a little look at this view, because it's one of these things where you just, well, see for yourself.
We hope you enjoyed those views, and as our journey continues, please like and subscribe and join us on our travels.